Alright, that's working. Alright, that's working. I don't know if this is working though. That's all over the place. I don't want this. I want this dock back here. I need this dock to the right one. I don't know. Yeah, I just gotta see if Twitch chat's working and all that. Probably not. We got nothing on Restream. That's awesome. Whatever. Let's just see if we can play the game, I guess. Alright. Well, this looks better than what it did earlier. It looks like my movement isn't as bad as it used to be too. So that's a good thing. Maybe we figure something out. Options. No. Go here. Hit that. B button. Bloodhoof Village. Here we go. I do need to straighten myself out though. Take your money. I got a video on it in my TikTok. Shows you everything that you need to do it. And then I think later on I'm gonna do something like more in depth, showing how you're supposed to like set things up. But if you do try to go down this route and you got any questions, like I said, check that video out. And if you do decide to get everything and you try to set it up and you have some problems, just ask me. I'll get back with you. You quit your day job? Nice, dude. Thanks. Spade, thanks for the follow. That dope. Thanks for the follow also. I don't think my YouTube chat's working, which is unfortunate. I don't know if Twitch is working either. Nice rainy day. Run around, wow. Let's get the buffs going here. Brittany, thanks for the follow. Pastel, thanks for the follow. Man, you missed WoW? Yeah, I missed it a little bit too, and then when I started doing this, Night Shadow, thanks for the follow. Came back to it. Bladeheart, thanks for the share. Alright, we're going to try to get bear for him today. That's going to be the goal. I do kind of want to just... Honestly, I probably want to just, like, level one more time before I go fight. I got to get warmed up, too. Throw a heal. Playing classic, yeah, hardcore. Classic hardcore. Con, thanks for the follow. Joseph, thanks for the share. This is technically not VR, but I'm using VR components. So we're using the VR treadmill. We're using the headset to look at a big screen. There's actually a VR mod. I always talk about this. It's this kind of same spiel I go through all the time. There's a VR mod for Wrath of the Lich King 3.35, and it's pretty awesome. It's only private server though. Don't run. Can't you see I gotta step on a treadmill to get you? It's extra work for me. I so much like... I'm gonna have to switch this. Let's go here. Let's go here. Restream will go right. Click on that. Click on this. Hopefully we didn't mess anything up. Ashley, thanks for the share. I'll have to see if I got any, like... I could go try to do a quest. I'm just a little nervous about trying to go over there and do it. Last time I did, I walked away from it. Alright, we're gonna work on this guy right here. He was coming to get us anyways, right? Oh, I'm out of mana. Later. Beat him with the stick. Can you play anything on VR these days? I'm using a program to play this. Anything with controller, I could probably get this to kind of work. And then there's a lot of like VR mods out there nowadays, so there's a lot of stuff you can play. There's a universal mod for Unreal Engine that plays like 4 and 5, like Unreal Engine 4 and 5 games. So that does a lot of them. It's not native, but they're working on a lot of stuff. And then a lot of people come out with mods. So there's a lot of stuff you can play in VR. Obviously the native stuff's the best. Nice Shadow, thanks for the share. My setting is I just click on, I don't know, I think it was already set up for me, but it's just basically my trigger button. I think it's got to do with the console port. So it just, console port does it for you. It's like an interact button, I think. You could set it up without console port too. So I got it going on Steam Deck and on my Lenovo Go. Do I ever have to combat motion sickness? I've had it a few times, but rarely. I rarely get it. And it kind of goes away pretty quick for me. How long can you play that way? Till you are tired and want to sit, laugh out loud, but this is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I could play quite a while. I have been playing like a couple hours. I'd say on a good day I could probably do maybe like 3 or 4 hours. I got other streams, like if you're interested in seeing them, they're on like Twitch and Twitch and YouTube. But I've been doing like mostly close to 2 hours, just like shy of that. Whoa, we just lost track in there. I don't know what's going on, but my tracking is horrible right now. Official, thanks for the share. Christian, thanks for the share. Look at all those crits, yeah. I guess I gotta pay attention to my guys so they don't die. That'd be a travesty. Everybody asks us. This is a very popular question. What do I do on flying mounts? So flying mount works the same way. You just control it with your feet. Flying mount is kind of like swimming. They operate in the same way, except for maybe Dragonflight if you were playing Dragonflight, but I'm playing Classic. So it's too far away. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'm just gonna try to go get my bear form. We're level 10. We got a potion. If anything, I'll just run away. I really would hate to die before I got bear form, though. That would suck. If I was near water, I would show you. I don't think I'm close to water at all. Well, not too far away, but it's the same thing. Basically, the view, so like if you're going to fly up, it's like you point towards the sky like that, right, with the joystick. And if you fly down, you're going to pull down on the thumbstick. A button, the jump button, is going to help you rise. And then to go is just use my feet. Use my feet to fly. Jimmy, thanks for the follow and the share. Oh, we don't want to get in that fight. We don't want two. Not two at once. Yeah, keep an eye on these guys. See what they're doing. Alright, I tried to do this earlier and my controls were all jacked up. Can he strafe or what? Can I strafe? Like this? Is that what you're asking? Steps while airborne, yeah. Max, thanks for the share. The strafing and like walking backwards is kind of weird. Really what you do, like, and there's a guy that has been doing this a lot longer than me. His name is J-Bar. He does a lot of first-person shooters in VR. Is you'll do your walking on the treadmill, but when you get like into a situation where you need like micro motions and like peeking around corners and stuff like that, you let the joystick take over because it's hard to be real competitive. Like trying to do all the motions with your feet. It's not like the greatest. Like it'll stop, but there's still like a little bit of a delay, and then like trying to make it like a little motion like this really tends to make stuff weird. Alright, I'm just looking at these guys over here, deciding whether I want to go over and do my my bear quest to get bear form. I want it, but I don't want to die. Alright, I'm gonna get on the road, then I'm gonna take a look at the quest here. See what we can do. I'm almost halfway through a bar. This is cool as hell. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I use Moonfire. Sometimes when I get talking and doing things, I'm not concentrating. It's good. That's kind of where this lacks a little bit, is like I'd have to move the UI. I don't know if it gives me like a timer on the Moonfire going down or going out. Let's see. We'll attack this and see what happens. Yeah, I mean there's like a timer below. It's better when it's kind of like up higher though. You got the little icon. You want to see PvP this? Bro, no, that's something cool. Thanks, I appreciate it. Alright. Alright, the things I said I was going to do that I'm not doing. Okay. Got to get bandages on my bar. So, down here, I need to put them on, I want to put them on left trigger, I think. Or we can do right trigger, it's not too bad. Let's go over here. Can I move it over here? I guess I can't.
Target.
How's that work? It's not working. Alright. You have to do this the weird way. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. So I think I'm going to put it right here, because I can always get into my first aid later on. Okay, we're set. I'm trying to see me power shifting with this setup. Yoshi Bear, thanks for the share. This will get me back into WoW in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to, okay, let me check. It's fun to, quest this way, you know? It makes it more interesting. Because, like, questing can get boring, right? Like, especially if you've done this, like, plenty of times like I have. You're just like, you know, this is kind of boring. Some of the quests get exciting, but the Hunter's Way, what is that one? Flatland Prowler Claw. We can try that. I think that's a cave one. I kind of want to stay out of caves. So we'll go with the Prowlers, which I think those are, like, farther towards Thunder Bluff. Noah, thanks for the share. This is going to be quite a walk to get to these things. Well, congratulations on being clean. How long did this take to set up? It doesn't take long to set up. Right now I'm getting like drift. So it's basically WoW, Steam VR, a program called Game VR Room, which it just basically allows you to use your VR controllers on a game. And then since WoW has console port and then they have official controller support, those kind of work together. And then the VR treadmill acts as a controller. It just does like joystick movement. You can do like a jump button on here, but I don't want to be jumping around on my treadmill. I'm too big for that. How much is this thing that I'm standing on? This is classic. Sorry. This was like $1,500. I think right now they're on sale for $13.19, and then they have like a lesser version for like $8.99. Shared your stream to Discord. Thanks, I appreciate that. Can you attack something? How does the casting work? It's just buttons. I don't know if you see me do that or not. Bro, this is dope as hell. Love the fact that you are playing in VR and on a treadmill doing it too. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm already getting winded. WoW has controller, or not console support, but controller support. I don't know if I said that wrong. Camera, it's a hardcore classic. That's what I meant to say. Kind of bouncing around. Mike, thanks for the share. Homeboy, thanks for the share. Tasco, thanks for the share. The Prowlers are... That's these ones, right? Okay, yeah. Flatland Cougar, but we gotta find the Prowlers. We'll just fight stuff on the way. I need a break anyways. Watch this setup now. I can run away, right? About to run away. Then I hit him with the heal with bandage. Then we dot him back up. We cast the Wrath. Hit him with the War Stomp. Then beat him with the stick. We're doing all kinds of fancy stuff. Had 4 kids talking to me, so probably heard you wrong. That could have been me too. Treadmill. Treadmill, Luna. Victor, thanks for the follow. So, I'll show you. You can walk with the joystick. So, look. We can walk with the joystick, right? And I use the turning to move with the joystick. I always turn this way. That way I'm always facing the camera. And on top of that, I'm in a virtual environment with a big screen. And it won't follow me. So, it doesn't follow my head movement. So, I couldn't actually move around anyways because I wouldn't be able to see the screen. But look, here's my hands in the air. And here's me moving. So the treadmill takes priority, but once I stop, I can move with the controller. So treadmill will trump the controller, but you can also use the controller to move around. Which, you want that. Trust me, you want it. It's like moving backwards is horrible. It can be done, but it's horrible. I'll show you in a second. So moving backwards is like this. You can, and there's people that can kind of like lean and do it, but it doesn't work very well, so I just use this. You're like kicking your feet, you know? Kind of annoying. You can't imagine having to run away from chain mob pulls in VR. Yeah, kiting stuff would be like really hard. I don't know if I'll be doing all that, you know? Alright, we got 2 on us. Gotta be careful here. We'll back up a little bit. We should be okay. Throw off a big hill real quick. Dot him back up. Is this PC or Nintendo? It's PC for sure. Don't you get motion sickness? I can't. No, I don't get motion sickness very often. Every once in a like grand while it'll happen. Makes you want to try sometime. Yeah, it's cool. Elisa, thanks for the follow. Kels, thanks for the share. Imai, sorry, I'm butchering these. Kels, thanks for the follow. Big Box, thanks for the share. This is Hardcore Classic. V, thanks for the follow. Kraz, thanks for the share. Move. Hey man, sometimes I gotta take a break. If you want to take over for me, I'm fine. You can do it. Still ain't in shape where I can just keep going and going and going. You know what I mean? Alright, I forgot too. I gotta start looking for ores. Places I can mine. Nope. I think the prowler should be getting close around here somewhere. There's a stalker. That's a cougar. I don't feel great right here where I'm at, but we're just gonna stay right here. You play Rogue and Demon Hunter, huh? So basically this is a controller setup, so if you could play with controller, then you could do it. But you would have to try the controller. There's people out there that swear by it and say you can do good. And then other people say, no they can't. User 584, thanks for the share. Alexander, thanks for the share. User 682, thanks for the share. Possible on Quest 2, yes. It'll work. Ozzy, thanks for the share. Odin, thanks for the share. Skylar, thanks for the follow. Alex, thanks for the share. Excellent setup, buddy. Really impressed. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing Hardcore Classic. We're trying to make it as far as we can. So far, before we started the stream, we were at 31 in-game miles. So, when I die, I'll post. Hopefully I don't. But if I do, I'll post everything. Like how far I got. As far as stepwise and in-game miles, in real life miles. The conversion is, it's like 300 steps for every mile in the game. And then you basically times the steps by the miles. And then you divide it by how many steps it took me to do a mile in real life, which was 2,175. I think I figured it out. It's like every 7 7.25, around 7.25 in-game miles. It gets a mile in real life. Ton of walking and running, yep. Luna B, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's pretty sick. How do you jump? A button. No flight paths or mounts, run everywhere. Alright, so I could do that if you let me at least use my travel form. You know what I'm saying? Travel form at least. But I've already took a flight path, so I kind of ruined that. When I went to Moonglade, back to Thunder Bluff, and I think that's like 10 miles or something like that, I want to say. Gotta be David Goggins by level 60. What setup do I have? Moonfire has damage debuff. Use it first. Okay. Dimitri, thanks for the share. The setup is a Valve Index. I do have other headsets. Steam VR. It's running Game VR Room. That's the app that I use to see it in my headset. And then it's just playing WoW off of battle.net. So like I don't know if I said the treadmill, it's Cat VR. See, the reason why I cast, you said use Moonfire first, but I cast Wrath because I don't want to be interrupted. So I try to stay as far as I can and get as many as I can in. Yeah, at least for the first one, you know what I mean? Maybe not the second one. Maybe I go Wrath, then Moonfire, then Wrath. I understand what you're saying. But once the enemy gets to you, it's gonna increase your casting time. So I think it would go Wrath and then Moonfire. That's just my opinion. Ooh. It's actually a pain in the butt here.
Inventory is full.
I need that tooth. I have entanglement roots. Wasn't I in Mulgore like a week ago? Yeah, I was probably playing something different. It's the habit you want to create. What's the thing you're walking on? It's Cat VR treadmill. Are they expensive to get? $8.99 is the cheapest one. I'd be screeching the whole time. Imagine if you had that stuff simulate pain in VR. Yeah. I do have a haptics vest. Raven's Edge, I didn't quite get to see what you said. Brother is going to fall over from boredom. Rod, thanks for the follow. Alright, I got to get my bag. Yeah, this is hardcore classic.
Can't carry anymore.
So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to level up, and then I'm going to try to go get my bear form, so I can start doing that. See, I'm in the habit of hitting Wrath, and I can't remind myself to do it. Max weight on one of these things? I don't know. You'd have to look it up. I'm 215, so.
Inventory is full. I'm out of range.
Alright, let's try to do this. Wrath. UB, thanks for the share. You need it? No freaking way. Thanks for the community fest. Cool way to stay in shape though in game at the same time. Yes. Tyler, thanks for the share. Thanks for the shares, everyone, and the follows. I appreciate it, Mike. Rugaroo. Norm. All right, let's see if this is a flat. This is what we need right here. We need 4 of something of these. Okay.
I can't cast that yet.
Now you're in the right tax bracket. Trust me, I don't make that much money.
Inventory is full.
I just spent that much money. How heavy is the headset? This is an older one, so it's kind of heavy compared to the newer ones. How are you going to be able to use all those skills, though? So I always tell people this. So I don't know if you know about account support, but it has like 10. You can put things on this bar, so there's 10. And then you hit left trigger, there's 10. Right trigger, there's 10. And then right and left trigger, there's another 10. So you can put whatever you want on there. So that's quite a few. You can do that way. You can also use voice commands. I don't know, Blizzard like frowns upon that, but voice attack works. And then you can actually add buttons inside this environment that I'm in. They're like virtual buttons. Like when you'll see me like right here. I'll show you real quick. When I go like that, there's like a circle that I stick my hand in, and it basically will do rejuvenation for me. And then I have War Stomp right there. That's my up, down, left, right controls because I don't have those. But I could put a bunch in here if I wanted to. You play at 85 Druid. That's cool. I appreciate the follow. VR but not PS5. This isn't neat except I'd be running to Crossroads and have to take a few breaks. Yes, I have to take a few breaks. This isn't truly VR, so like everybody watching, this isn't true VR. Okay, this is it's like in a VR environment on a big giant screen. Okay. There is a VR mod out there that is Wrath of the Lich King. Ooh, I think I'm going to take on this first. Let's go this way. I need both of these. Okay, let's go back this way because I don't want to pull 2 things at once. Not at this level. Lower level, I'll be alright. Alright, we'll go after this. Just because it's hardcore. Yeah, WoW can be played on VR, but it's a private server. You go to flat to VR flat to VR on Discord, and they tell you how to do it. But it's Wrath of the Lich King and only private servers.
I can't carry any.
But it's actually really cool. My rogue on Skull Rock is level 59. Yeet, thanks for the share. Killshot, thanks for the share. Oh man, hardcore. I would be running away and cramp up. Get the car! Somebody!
Closer.
Somebody just followed. I appreciate that. I don't know where you followed on, but I believe it's on Twitch. My chat, I don't... Okay, yo, there you go. Uber noob, dude? Was that you? I know YouTube isn't working because I already tried that. Amazing, I miss WoW so much. Saving up to get a new computer to play. That's cool.
Inventory is full.
Okay, let's use a bandage real quick. Hail Tales, thanks for the follow. Yeah, boy, it's on Twitch. I don't ever use this app. Well, I appreciate it. Alright.
It's too far away.
We're working on these, and then hopefully I level here soon, and then we're going to go try to get the bear form. Because that's what I really want to be using right now. Now, like I said, I use the controller to back up because it's just a pain in the butt to do it any other way. QT Christie, thanks for the follow. Imagine two people doing this as an adventure together, yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
I like for my wife to do it, but she gets motion sickness. She would be able to do this, though, because this isn't, like I said, this isn't true VR. But when it comes to VR, she gets sick. She gets real sick. She can only do it for like 15 minutes or so, and then that's it. And then she's like laying on a bed wishing she didn't do it at all, you know?
Closer.
Thanks for the follow. Over there on Twitch. You'll have to send a message for me to know who it was. I don't have like anything to be able to tell because it's a weird setup. It's hard to do it. Oh, there's some pants. having a costume with that big screen VR headset will look hella immersive. Yeah, that big screen headset's awesome. All right, we gotta get into our inventory here. I gotta pick this stuff up. I need to get rid of I need that. You know, I'm never going to probably use it. I can't use the auction house anyway, so I'm deleting this. Well, I probably need it, don't I? For engineering? All right, let's not do that. Let's go over here. We'll delete these. And then the beaks probably. Yeah, cracked bills. Delete those. There was like 3 things here though, I think, right? Oh, come on, man. Inventory management is a pain in the butt though. It's really a pain in the butt for me to try to do this. Alright. That's a quest. We don't really need this. Do I want to destroy leg meat? Yes, I do. We'll get rid of strider meat. No, I'll keep strider meat. I could probably put these on. Nope, they're male. Well, that's not going to do me any good. I thought I had something good. Alright. So I'm doing the self-made, self-found one. So you can't use the auction house. So I guess I got to keep it. UB, thanks for the share. Try, thanks for the follow. Gart Jack, I know you probably explain this every few minutes, but are you on a solo server or private server? Gart, I'm actually on official Hardcore Classic, okay? This is, everything that I'm using is kind of like, I don't think Blizzard will have a problem with it, because I'm not playing true VR. I'm using a thing called Game VR Room, which allows me to use controllers, and Blizzard already has controller support. The console port add-on goes through CurseForge, so that's something they know about, and they're cool with that. The only thing my VR headset does is show me a big screen that I'm playing on, basically like a big monitor. It's way bigger than a monitor, but I'm playing on flat screen, so there's no like visual advantage there. It looks like a 100-inch like projector screen. That's what it looks like. And then the Cat VR treadmill just acts as a controller. It's just basically there for the W key, basically, you know. This is a Steam Index
Inventory
or Valve
is
Index,
full.
but it's made by Steam. I have the Quest and all that. The reason why I'm not using the Quest is this has a better microphone, and then also the program that I use adds latency sometimes, so it's better to be plugged in. You can plug in with the Quest, but like I said, for the microphone and everything, that's why I use this. Actual VR add-on, I don't know. I don't know how they would feel about that.
Carry anymore.
Makes sense. Thanks for explaining. I tried raiding through my VR with the desktop connect and it went poorly. Hey. Everybody asks like what are you going to do like when you get at a higher level? I'm going to play hardcore, you know, and try to make it to 60. It's pretty much going to be probably a lot of just questing, you know. But when I go to retail and play that, I can, like I always tell people, you can always just get off and then play on mouse and keyboard if you want, you know? You don't have to have all this stuff. This is just kind of like for fun. I can always just quest this way, get my exercise in. And then if I want to do like a raid and be competitive and like PvP, I could always just get off and get on the mouse keyboard. You can switch back and forth. It's real easy. Be good, thanks for the follow. Kingsley, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the shares, everyone. I gotta pay a little bit of attention here. Okay, we need one more of these. And then I need like the alpha wolves also still, I think. We'll bandage up real quick. Take a look around here. I think I'll go for the swoop first. They're kind of a pain in the butt.
I need to get closer.
I mean, hopefully one day that's what it is, right? Swinging the weapons yourself. That'd be awesome. Alright, I'm gonna back up with the controller. Get too close to that wolf over there. Motion sickness player. I don't know, like I think something like Spider-Man is like, it would be like the worst, you know? Playing Spider-Man. This thing's gonna attack me right here. Jen, thanks for the follow. Dustin, thanks for the share. Virtual, thanks for the follow. You should try Rogue. Having to backstab will get you steps. Shadow steps, right?
Inventory is full.
Yeah, I'm on hardcore. Hardcore classic.
I'm out of range.
feel like this other one's coming over here. It's backing on up a little bit. What is the cheapest way to play WoW on a computer? Well, I would say if you get a handheld, that's probably the cheapest way. I mean, you could probably get a computer to run WoW easily, like depending on what version you want. Maybe the cheapest way. That's probably the cheapest way. But I have a Steam Deck. That actually, Steam Deck actually might be the cheapest way to go. So I think you get those on sale for like $350 or something like that. So yeah, let me take my statement back. I think Steam Deck's probably the cheapest way to play WoW. Is this on console? No, it isn't. Fab, thanks for the share. I need one more of these claws. And it's not gonna go for me. A Steam Deck, but you kind of gotta go, like, you got kind of jump through some hoops. How much cost your setup to do this? My setup, so do you want the cost of my setup, or do you want the cost of like kind of like my setup that would be cheaper? Because there's two different ways you can do it. So I'll give you both. My setup, I would say, I always ballpark the figure around, like, with a gaming PC, I'd say like $4,500. But if you want to use like cheaper things, you could buy a used headset, or you could buy like a Quest 2 at one point in time. I think it was $199, right? So compared to the Valve Index, like it cost me $1,000 for the Valve Index, but that was like 5 years ago. The treadmill that I got cost like $1,500, but now they have one for like $900. And then you need a gaming PC. You need to buy WoW and a subscription, unless you want to try to do private servers. But pressing 10 plus buttons, yeah. Elijah, thanks for the follow. Davey, thanks for the follow. User, thanks for the share. Yeah, like I said, Steam Deck. Look up Steam Deck. You do have to jump through some hoops, though. You have to. There's videos of how you get it on there, because it's not Windows, but you have to add it as a non-Steam game. The Battle.net launcher, and then you have to like, if you're gonna do your add-ons and all that, you kind of gotta like manually put them in the folder. Like, it's a little tougher, but there's like stuff out there to show you how to do it. Now I've done it before, so. Now if you want something that's a little bit easier, then you go with like a Windows-based handheld. They have, Asus has one. They're coming out with a new one. It's more expensive, but they got some that are on sale that you could run it on. And like I said, I got a Lenovo Go that I run mine on. Alright, we need 2 more of those. Let me show you. This is my setup, and this is what I can do. I'll show you what I can do. Izul, or I don't know how you say that. Looks like Izul. Okay, so I got 10 buttons there that I can activate. I have another set when I click in left trigger, 10 buttons, another set, 10 buttons, and then both triggers click in another set. And then I have buttons that I can set up in this virtual environment. And then if you watch like me right now, there's like a circle or like a globe inside of here. And when I put my hand in it, that's when it's going to trigger it. So it's like a hotkey. So I can put stuff in here too also. Thanks for all the follows and shares. I appreciate everyone. All right, we're working on Alpha Tooths. The hell does that do? The reason you'll see me also like not really like I'm not casting a ton is because I'm playing hardcore and I'm trying to keep my mana just in case something like attacks me from behind. So like I'm gonna be beating on things with the stick for a while until I get like bear form. Julian, thanks for the follow. Christian, thanks for the share. Monix, this is so sick. Thanks, I appreciate it. Paul, thanks for the follow. This is crazy. I like it all. No, it's not the Omni one. It's the Cat VR. David, thanks for the share. Anna, Lamp Hands, thanks for the share. Tiz, thanks for the share. Is this WoW? Yes, it is WoW. This is Hardcore Classic. Wait, I didn't tap that whole thing. So they told me go engineering. That's what I've been told. Said it will save my life for hardcore. So I haven't got it yet because I think I need to go into Orgrimmar to get it. But that's what I'm doing right now is mining some things here and there. I may have to just go around and mine for a little while. Okay, we got one more right here.
It's too far away.
Alright, we're gonna run away from this real quick. I could add like some speed on the controller too because it's a little slow. I just haven't done that yet. You can mess with all those settings and stuff inside console port.
I can't carry anymore.
Somehow chat got messed up. Give me a second, I'm gonna try to get chat back to where it needs to be. I don't know why it's like this. I can't get it to scroll down either. Okay. It won't allow me to do it. Alright. I can't be doing this right here either. I'll die. Alright, we gotta find somewhere safe and then I'll get back to chat because it says there's a lot of messages popping up and I basically can't see them right now. Alright, this looks safe. It doesn't mean it is though. I gotta go to the PC. No, I'm not running first person. The reason I'm not doing first person is because
I can't do that yet.
because I'm playing hardcore. Engineering with no auction house sounds rough. I was thinking that too, because I thought there was stuff that you can't get without auction. Sorry, sometimes I get away from looking at this chat. So much is going on in this one. Kratom, thanks for the follow. Alright, we're looking for one more. We turn in 2 quests, we might level, and then I think I'm gonna try to go get bear.
I need to get closer.
I'm still not close enough. Come on, gotta be close there. Yeah, there we go. Everybody told me to do it, but I was trying to explain to people that I'm doing the self-found thing. I could turn it off, but I didn't want to cheapen the experience. Oh, I burned all my mana. How do I jump though? A button jumps. You can set it up for the treadmill to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to mess up my shoes or mess up my treadmill. I'm too big of a guy to be jumping around on this damn thing. I'm gonna catch up here. Mikey, thanks for the follow. Astra, thanks for the follow. A Kai Toll 111, thanks for the follow. Hunt Tross, thanks for the share. Holland, thanks for the share. Levi, thanks for the follow. Repton, thanks for the share. Blast, thanks for the share. Adam. Connor Push. Sorry, thanks for the follow. Philip, thanks for the share. Okay. Alright. Let's look to see if I can use my now I'm gonna be lazy here. I'm gonna get into this backpack and I'm gonna try to definitely use the Hearthstone. Oh, we got a minute. I guess we're walking for a minute. I thought I was gonna be able to just teleport right there. Now I don't know if this quest is in Thunder Bluff though, or if it's back in Bloodhoof. I guess I should look. Donnie, thanks for the share. If I miss anybody's messages, I apologize. It's tough. I gotta look at my hand. There's chat windows on my hand. The J, what's up? We're back at it. At least I know YouTube chat works now. We're level 10. We're trying not to die. Hardcore classic. Got a couple quests. I gotta find somewhere safe. I was gonna hearth, but now like I'm almost halfway there. Maybe I don't, you know? I could go first person. It's not technically in VR, so a lot of people think that. And there's a mod out there. I always say it every stream. So whoever's watched me before probably get sick and tired of me saying the same old things. But there's a Wrath of the Lich King 3.35 mod that you can play in true VR in first person, and it's amazing. I was trying to do some scrolling text. That way I could put it up on my stream so everybody could see it. That way I didn't have to explain it so much. We're going to use the controller a little bit to get away from this. I'll try to figure that out and add that to the stream so I don't have to explain it. How many miles or steps have you done so far, if you don't mind asking? So far today, so a few times, I figured out the formula for all this. Before I started stream today, I was at 31 in-game miles. It works out to be, because you times it by 300, because it's every 300 steps is basically 0.01 miles in-game. So that works out to be like 9,000 something, right? And then you divide it by, I walked a mile in real life and found out it took me 2,175 steps. So once you take that number, that 9,000, and you divide it by that 2,175, it was like 4.28 real life miles. 31 in-game miles, and then 4.28 real life miles. That would be the equivalent. Today we got 3.82, so we're at about almost 35 miles in game total. Thanks for all the shares, everyone. Hey, did I ever get you in our Discord yet? I don't think so. It may be my fault. I'm all over the place. As you can see, you know that. I've played 10 different ways now. How you program this thing? It basically just works as a controller. Yeah, it's different than walking on a normal treadmill. It is weird. It's harder, for sure. So when I tell you 4 miles, like in real life, it's harder than 4 miles in real life. You'll send it to me? Okay, just send a message. Everybody check out Zan's page too. Plays WoW also. If you get a chance and you don't mind. What happens when he gets on his mount? There's like some of the #1 questions. It's always like, what happens if you get on a mount? How are you doing this? The mount works. Okay, let me go back because I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna explain the mount with the water. Because it's like people say, hey, flying mount. Like, what do you do with a flying mount? Now I haven't done Dragonflight. So there's some extra things you got to do with Dragonflight. But this is how a flying mount would work. Okay. So me moving, same way. My mount would be moving. I would press up to go up in the air. I would press down this way to go down. So like right now you can't see, but obviously I'm on the bottom. And then if you look and I press up, I start going up in the sky. So I would be up in the sky like this, and then I would be going down towards the ground, pointing the other way. And then the A button, the jump button, would be the rise button. Gert, I don't know that. I've been asking that question. I do not know why it goes gray with the lightning thing, which looks like a shaman thing. Level faster, I won't see 2v2 PvP. Joey, thanks for the follow. This is so cool. How is this even possible? I want to do it. How much was the VR treadmill setup? Zan, thanks for the share. Brett, thanks for the follow, everybody. So the treadmill costs anywhere. They got a couple of them. One is the cheapest one is $8.99 now, and then they run sales. So I don't know if that's like with the sale, but they'll run like $200 off, or you can use like I actually have a creator code that you can use. You get like when they don't have a sale, it's like $130 off or something. I don't know. Oh, I think both of these are. Oh, there's one of them. Okay. And then basically, I always tell everybody like my setup was probably about $4,500 over a period of time. It wasn't like I got it all at once. But you could do it cheaper than that. Because you can get like a used headset, or you can get like a cheap headset like the Quest 2. You don't have to use this Valve. My Valve is like almost 5 years old, and it cost like $1,000 when it first came out. You would play WoW like this. Tanner, thanks for the follow. Kyle, thanks for the follow. Matt, thanks for the share. Everybody, thanks for the shares. I appreciate it. Shares and follows. If I don't get to your messages, I apologize. I'm trying to do some more playing. A lot of times I'm doing a lot of explaining. Okay, so we got... I don't know if the other quest was in... or if I'm not finished with the quest. Let's look. I thought I was done with the... Okay, the Hunter's Way. That's in Thunder Bluff. Of course it's in Thunder Bluff. There's no flight path over here. You can do it with MetaQuest 2. It's done through Steam VR. I have a video on TikTok if anybody's interested in what you need to do this. It tells you basically everything you need. It doesn't go into depth, but it's not really that complicated, to be honest with you. This is just like programs working together. So WoW has controller support. I'm actually using the console add-on, or console port add-on. You got to have Steam VR, a Steam VR capable headset, so it's got to be compatible with Steam VR, and there's a lot of them out there that are compatible. I think almost every single one of them are compatible, to be honest with you. There may be some like oddball ones that wouldn't be compatible, but all the major ones work with Steam VR. And then a program called Game VR Room, which was like $3.99 on sale at one point in time. I don't know if it still is. Does anybody know? Gart asked this on Twitch. I'm staying away from the Kodos. The Kodos attacked me one time for no reason. I don't know why. They're supposed to be my buddies. Supposed to be able to ride one of those one day. Bro, amazing. He plays on 3 different devices. Yeah. I've played on all kinds of different crap. Yeah, I play on a Steam Deck. I play on a Lenovo Go. I do like oddball ways to play stuff, so I'm that odd guy. Not afraid to admit it. Thanks, Dan. Like I said, if anybody gets a chance, go check her channel out. Zanzia. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but... So the treadmill, PC, headset, all that cost $4,500. But that was over a period of time. But you can get off cheaper. So if you want to do the math, if anybody wants to do the math right now, Soul of Iron Buff is what I'm reading. Okay, thanks. I'm going to have to check that out. So let's do it cheap, okay? Let's say you get a Quest 2. That'll work, okay? Quest 2 is $200. Or like a used one is like $200. So you're at $200. You get the cheapest treadmill that works with this, which is $900. So you're at $1,100. You're going to need a gaming PC. I'm going to say at least $800 for a decent gaming PC to run this. But I would probably go like in the 1,000 range probably. But like tweaking settings and everything, you probably could do it. So let's just say 1,000. And I had like what? We were at 200 and 900 is 1,100. So you're at 2,100. Steam VR is free. You don't need that. You need WoW, which is going to cost you like $15 a month. And then you need the game VR room app, which is like $4, right? I think that's everything you need. Everything else is free. Console port, if you want to use that, is free. I'm going to take a break and kill something because I need a break. Starting to get hot. That would be the cheap route. But anytime you add more to your PC, the better it is, because the PC is going to be powering everything, right? So
Inventory is full.
I'll just buy a used Honda Civic. A friend and I created a group of people who go around and support all streamers, and we stream as well. Yeah, I try to catch your streams when I can. Sometimes I'm at work, which is like a perfect time for me. I should have a fan pointing at me. You know, I thought about that, like, and I haven't done it. Like, I was gonna like probably like wall mount a fan. That would work perfect. For the Horde, Richard says. Yeah. Sonny, thanks for the share. Mac, thanks for the share. Taz, thanks for the share. Aiden, thanks for the share. Car Hub, thanks for the follow. Harris, thanks for sending the roses. Appreciate that. Pawn, thanks for the share. For the herd, moo. Moo. I think it said South Ron, thanks for following. How many calories do I burn a day? I don't know. I haven't been tracking that. I was tracking that. One of my biggest things that a problem is, like, I would be able to put chat all in one place if TikTok would give me like a stream key, you know what I mean? Because right now I have YouTube and Twitch over here on Restream, but I would like to have it all in one place. It probably would go too fast for me, but I can also position it. But it seems like it's like right now my setup's messed up because I just can't get TikTok to integrate into this chat until they give me like a stream key. I'm using the controller here because I don't want to die from falling. Sometimes the treadmill acts funny. So we're gonna play it safe. I don't remember where I got this quest at either. Monica, thanks for the follow. Love to see Black Wing Lair. Sip, thanks for the follow. It's pretty sick, I see, yeah. Kia, thanks for the follow. Silver Moon, the Dark Portal? I don't know. I'm going to do a challenge one day. That's going to happen. So I'll probably do like a quick vid. Like you could see that on TikTok, but then maybe a longer format on YouTube. So maybe I might try for this weekend. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, I believe. Going back to the person that asked me, I know I bounce around so many different ways. How many calories I burn? I really couldn't tell you. Like it's really hard to, unless I like set up my phone and then use my heart rate monitor. That would give me a good idea. I could probably figure that out at some point in time. It's stuff I'm interested in though. I kind of got a video on showing how many steps I get. So it's every mile. I got 5 miles right now is 300 steps. And basically every time I hit about 7.25 miles in game, it's a mile in real life. But what I like to tell people is, and someone mentioned this earlier, walking on this is like kind of like walking on sand. Like it's harder. So like walking a mile here is like walking 2 miles in real life, in my opinion. All right, I gotta find this guy. I don't know where he's at. I don't remember where I picked up the quest or anything. Probably try. Let's go talk to one of these.
Well met.
I'm gonna try over by where the druid trainer is.
Winds be at your back.
How do I jump? A button. Do you see first person or third person? I see third person. I'm playing hardcore, so I am staying in third person. This is just basically flat. It's not true VR. It's just using VR components to play. There is a VR mod that I play. That it's a private server. I'm trying to stick to this because I heard that, you know, playing on private servers can get you banned. So that's kind of why I'm trying to stick to this. If they had official support, that would be awesome. I would play on it, and that would be awesome. It'd be awesome to do all this in VR with first-person view. All right, here's where it gets a little hectic. We're gonna use the controller because I don't want, like I said, I don't want to die in hardcore by falling off a bridge. And I'm hoping this quest is over here, but I don't know. It may be anywhere. I don't remember where I got it. Sometimes the treadmill, like, see, like, nah, I'm back on the treadmill. Sometimes that acts wonky. Zan, thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. It looks like you're taking small steps. It is a weird step. Like, I'm not really taking big steps. It's a slide.
Well met.
It's definitely different.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
All right, that's for.
We shall meet again.
Let me see. I have a talent point too. I don't think I've done. Okay, so I'm all good here. I just gotta find this quest and level up. There's a quest right here. All right, we'll go across. This time we'll go across. I'm just gonna keep going. I feel a little more comfortable when I'm going. Like I start up. That's when it gets a little hectic. But since we're already been walking, I did just hit my heel on accident. But all right, we're good there. Okay. Well, I don't see this quest. Let me see if it says anything about the location. Hunter's Rise. Okay. I should have read a little bit.
You wish to speak?
Where is that at? Is Hunter Rise where the hunter is? Like, hunter trainer? Yep.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
My price for my setup, it was like $4,500. What a brilliant way to get fit. Thanks. This is inspiring. Keep up the good job, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. Do a tour of the setup. Okay. I will try to do that also. Bells. Thanks for the follow. Jumping back and forth. Laugh out loud. Thanks for all the shares. Agaby, thanks for the follow. Walking my way to 60. Hopefully walking my way. User 1865, thanks for the follow. Leftover, thanks for the share. Caleb, thanks for the follow. Janie Larson, thanks for the follow. Okay. We're going to get into some more gameplay. Like I said, if I miss anybody's... What's the price for the goggles and the walking pad? Love the concept. Awesome. I'm sorry, man. I didn't get to your message earlier. I don't know how long you've been there. It is... I think I went over it. Like, the walking pad is like $1,500. That's what I got it for, but you can get it for $900. And then the VR headset was $1,000, but you can get stuff for like $200 now. And I think, like I said earlier, it was like, what, like 25? I would say like $2,500 if you're going to go the cheap route. And it'll work, I believe. I can't give you exact, like, what kind of, like, specs you should have for your computer, because I really don't know. Like, I really can't tell you that. Alright, we're using the controller. I mean, you could find out what you have to use to play WoW, but that's not going to be, like, what you need to run these other programs. I'm running multiple programs at once, so just keep that in mind.
What brings you here? Ancestors watch.
Alright, we're like a few kills away, I think, from leveling up. He is playing World of Warcraft, yep. Corey Evans, thanks for the share. I actually know somebody that I don't know if it's you or not. If it's you, what's up, man? If it's not, I apologize. It doesn't look like it. Thanks for the heart or the rose. Yeah, exactly same name. That's crazy. Dom, thanks for the share. Manny, thanks for the share. Dr. 95, thanks for the share. Wonder what a boss fight would be like. Yeah, it's like, okay, so Congo, Del Rey. I actually have, yeah, I don't think so, man, but I love the idea. No problem. I do know somebody with the exact same name. That's crazy. I grew up with a person. Full Steps. I can't really see the picture here, so I don't know what the picture is. Full Steps, thanks for the follow. Okay, so I've done follower dungeons on retail. So if you want to check, like, I'm not trying to get everybody to check all my videos out, but when you bring the questions up, I do have some of that stuff recorded. So there's shorts of me doing follower dungeons at like level 63 on retail. I didn't get into doing a real dungeon because I didn't want to suck and then have everybody mad at me. But my wife plays and she wanted a DPS, so we ended up doing that. I'm gonna hearth back to Bloodhoof. village, and then we're gonna try to level up, and then we're gonna go for the bear farm. And then I probably might call it a day there. I didn't mean to do that. And then maybe some more tomorrow. So I am a third shifter, so right now I should be sleeping. I'm playing on a flat screen. There is a VR mod though. Flat to VR on Discord. You love me? Thanks. I love you too. Angel Eyes, I don't know what you're saying. I apologize, but I don't. Playing in first person, the reason why I'm not doing that is because I'm playing Hardcore Classic. How is this thing working on a console? It's not console, this is PC. This is just, I'm using console port, and then WoW has controller support. They've had it for a little while now. Corey, thanks for the follow. What do I do for work? I'm in manufacturing. What's going on here? This is the weird stuff. This is the stuff that people get mad at right here. Why is he playing this way? I don't want him in my group. I'm not gonna heal that guy. That's what's going on. What does this look like for me? So it's a big screen, like 100 inches in front of my, I'm like 4 feet in front of my face. It's pretty awesome actually. So it's not VR, but it still looks cool because it's like huge. It's like, and then I have like a virtual environment. There's like I look like I'm in a castle or something. And there's like a couch there with some lamps and some like candles and stuff like that. Is it hard to walk on that? Yes, it is kind of hard to walk in a sense. Like I got to take breaks. Consistently walking gets tiring, but like when you kind of like chop it up with fighting, it's not as bad. Yeah, you're not going to be the greatest on this thing. Like I say to everyone, you pretty much, you know, I'm doing this Hardcore Classic challenge. Hopefully I make it all the way through. When I get into retail, I'll either be playing on my Steam Deck. I'll play on this, also for fun. But if I want to ever get into something serious, like I need to be real competitive or I need to really focus up, I can always get off of this. I can turn all these add-ons off and I can just play mouse and keyboard. It's that simple. Nice cardio training. You would fall? I think you'd be alright. This isn't the best. You should try Fallout or Skyrim. I got them both. I'm a VR enthusiast, so I've played a lot of stuff. And even those aren't like the best versions of VR either. So, I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. And I'm sure there's like modded stuff that I haven't done that makes it better. But like one of my favorite games is Walking Dead Saints and Sinners in VR. That's real immersive. It was a great game. And then there's quite a few games you'll probably see me play if you hang around and check the channel out more. There's one called Behemoth coming out, which was made by Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, Skydance. And it's kind of like, I forgot exactly the name of the game, but very popular game, and it's going to be kind of like that Skyrim game. That's a no-go. The mechanics are too much. If you jump from a high place, do you have a physical feeling that you are falling? I won't have it on here, but yeah, I get that. Raid Night burning 5,000 calories. You said you were watching a 2D screen in VR. Why not use actual VR mod? There's not a VR mod for Classic or retail. There's only one for Wrath of the Lich King, and it's on a private server. Lixie, so I'll play Minecraft with my family, and I'll get like real up high, and I'll jump into water, and yeah, like right before I land, I get like a weird feeling in my gut, even though I know it's not real. It is crazy. You're gonna stream Minecraft with the kids one night? That'd be cool. My kids don't want to be on stream, so I'd have to like put them on like a laptop and then like put it in streamer mode on Discord or something. How do I walk in place? This holds me back and then I kind of slide. I gotta start focusing up. I'm gonna die just from talking. Nikolai, thanks for the share. I play WoW from BK. Losa, thanks for the follow. Melly, thanks for the share. Carolyn, thanks for the share. Gosh, thanks for the share. Gert, thanks for the share. Quest or Steam for VR? You could use both probably. Gert. Steam VR, well no, you need the program, and the program is on Steam VR, so that's what, but you can use a Quest headset. So Quest has like they have their own like PC app, but I'm gonna level here close and soon. But it doesn't carry that Game VR room, I don't think. It's possible it does. I can't remember though. The app's actually a couple years old now, I think. Alright, we're gonna have two things on us right here. I really hate to use my potion here. Alright, we're gonna focus on him now. Throw a heal. He should die off of the dot. Come on, man, die. He's like on 1 health. He's like on 1 HP. Come on now. Alright, I might have to run out of this. We should be okay, but it's going to be a long battle. Thanks for all the follows and the shares. I appreciate it. Right, we got to get over this way. I got to see what's going on. There we go. We leveled on that. Nice. All right. Remy, Adrian. Thanks for the follows. Shares. Travis. AA88. Alright, I'm gonna keep going here because I want to go do this real quick. I need bear form. I'm probably gonna get bear form and then call it a day. I do appreciate everything, everybody joining my stream and watching it. Which do you like more? I meant, sorry. So the Quest 3, I will say that hands down, if you're trying to get like the best bang for your buck, Quest 3 is the best bang for your buck. Because Quest 3, you're gonna get all their games, and then it has it has a better resolution than the Valve. Valve is pretty old now, but there's other headsets out there, so you can look into just check out like headsets and how they're reviewed and what people. A lot of people are going to recommend the Quest 3. The only reason I use this, like I said, is because it has a really good microphone, for one, and then it also this app that I use called Game VR Room, wireless. Like when you're using wireless with the Quest 3, which you can plug in. You can plug it in. But Valve, since it's all Steam and it's all, you know, in-house, it works together and works good. But the Quest will work wired, and you won't have as much latency. But when you're doing it on wired, it will, or wireless, it will add latency to the controls, and it feels wonky. So that's why I use this right now. The fittest WoW player. I don't know about the fittest. The most active while playing WoW player, probably. What's the system? I'm using PC. It is WoW. That's nuts that you can do that. Yeah, walking from Winter Spring to Syphilis. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do a challenge like that. Didn't know you could do that. So check out the videos. It'll show you how to do it if you're interested. They're on YouTube and TikTok. It'll basically explain everything. It's not true VR. There's a true VR mod. Once I get some, okay, Lunaclaw is like over this way, right? Is it farther over? Because you know what? I don't want to get zapped and die, you know, from one of those thunder things. I think it's farther over, right? Yeah, it's not right here. But we'll get up this way. All right, I'm trying to focus up here. This is right. It's right here. I just got to figure out my bag. The only thing is I got to apply this, and then I got to close my bag real quick. It's going to be really annoying. All right, we don't want to die. Oh my gosh, it's taking so much health already. I missed on that? Are you serious? Holy crap. I may die here. Get it, please. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Woo! Yeah, this is hardcore. Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh my gosh. Zan, take it easy. Puckered up a little, huh? Yeah. I knew it was going to be hard. That's why I went to the level. I'm glad I did not try it at 10, and I'm glad I had a potion. I could have, like, tried to run, but I was just trying to burn down. Because I didn't want to run out of mana, which I was already running out of mana. So that's why I wasn't, I was trying to, like, basically manage it, you know what I mean? I could have been doing it the wrong way. You know, having roots probably would have been better, but usually roots break, you know? So, like, in my head, I was like, you know, I'm not going to use roots. I'm not going to even try to cast roots, you know, because, like casting of roots just takes way too long, and there's not really that much of a benefit, you know? Could have wrathed some more. Yeah, probably could have. You're absolutely right. Patrice, thanks for the follow. Tony, thanks for the follow. I mean, I was trying to keep the dot. That was like my biggest focus. I wanted to keep the dot on constantly. And I was trying to manage my mana because I knew my mana was gonna. I mean, you've seen it. My mana like burned through there. Like I had none at the end. Not saying I'm the best player either. Alright. Now we just gotta stay away from anything that is gonna kill us. Can't wait to see me PvP. I've tried PvP, I got my butt kicked. I did have some under-geared stuff though, so. But I think the best thing would be is, Doctor, thanks for the follow, is doing like Alterac Valley. Like kind of just doing like mass amounts of people. And just picking and choosing who I'm hitting, maybe casting. But I really want to play Pharaoh because that's what I do. Big fan of the lives though. Thanks, I appreciate it. Doctor, thanks for the follow. Rag, thanks for the follow. Jason, thanks for the share. Yang, thanks for the share. Naja, thanks for the share. Robert, Ben, Nero's Gaming, thanks for the follow. Robert, thanks for the follow. King, thanks for the share. Question, is there a way I can play up to Wrath of the Lich King expansion and not Cataclysm and above? Yeah. But it's a private server. I don't think you can do that through WoW right now. Top 5, thanks for the follow. But I'm not an expert, so Polar Bear, thanks for the follow. You think the treadmill is worth it? And what's your favorite game to play on it? This right now is my favorite game to play on it right now. This is what I've used the most on it, I think. I know I just started recently do it, but I played a little bit of Minecraft on it. I played some other games on it. I do think it's worth it. It's an acquired taste, I would say. It's not perfect. So if you could ever try one, some people that are real big VR enthusiasts don't like the slide. They call them slide mills. And that's kind of what you're doing. You're picking your feet up and you're kind of sliding your feet back. How long you been playing WoW? I've been playing WoW on and off for since it's been out. Using Chromie and switch to Wrath to level. Yeah, so the Wrath of the Lich King client is Chromicraft, if that's what you're talking about. That's the one you can actually use the true VR mod, which you'll be playing on VR. Attack something. I've been attacking something. Been on for quite a while. Cheers, bro. They should pay you for marketing. They're not paying me. This is all me. This is one of my favorite games of all time, so I enjoy playing it. It would be nice to get paid though, right? Everybody wants to get paid. I need to get down weight and generally thinking about it, how much the setup what it costs. So I'm going to do a video on this too, so I can just try to direct people to it. But basically, if you ask for my setup was more. But I thought about $2,500. The treadmill you can get, there's a different treadmill that you can get for $900. That's one of the highest cost things besides your gaming PC. So you would need your gaming PC, and I would recommend probably about the same amount of money as the treadmill, or even more. So at least $1,000, I would say. Maybe you get something used or something, $800, pretty decent. You could do that. Then you got the treadmill. So let's say 900, you're at 1,800. You can get a Quest 2 for like $200. You're at 2,000. Then you would need, basically everything else isn't too much money after that. You would need Steam VR. That doesn't cost you anything. You would also need this program, which is $3.99 right now. And then the console port add-on that I use, that's free. Apple Vision Pro. Somebody was gonna try that. Someone that came in my chat that I've talked to on direct messages is getting an Apple Vision Pro and told me that they were gonna set it up that way. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. How compared to a monitor for WoW? How did the headset look compared to a monitor for WoW? It's like a big giant screen. I need to get this chat a little bit bigger. I'm missing some people's messages. Other people on the server, yeah, this is true World of Warcraft, Battle.net launcher. This is hardcore classic. When you get your horse how to ride, same way. You control the horse with your legs. VR movement equipment is $8.99 for the cheapest, I think, and then they run sales. If you had a gaming treadmill, lose 700 pounds. Do you know how many steps? So down at the bottom, you see that 8.3 miles. You times that by 300. That's how many steps. I got a video on that too. How long did it take me to reach this level? I'd have to look it up. I'd have to see game time on this character. But I think I've done like 4 or 5 streams. Usually they're around 2 hours. Kroops, thanks for the follow. Chat just messed up, so I'm not going to be able to see some messages. When I get to Thunder Bluff, that's when I'm going to probably call it quits, and I'll answer some questions. I'm going to get off the headset, and if anybody wants to hang around until then, I'll try to answer as many questions as I can before I get off. So if you want to follow and see more, I'd appreciate that. And if you're interested in seeing more gameplay, I have videos on YouTube with the same, I use the same username. Just a 4 in the middle instead of an A. My chat just messed up, so there says there's 21 messages and I can't see them right now. So I will get to the messages once I get to Thunder Bluff. And I gotta turn the quest in so I get bear form, right? Once I do that, I'm gonna get off for the day, but I'll stay on to answer questions, okay? If anybody got anything they need, it'll be the best way that you can ask me a question if you're interested in knowing something or what you need if you're interested in doing this yourself. But I do have videos too explaining some of this stuff too. I didn't realize I probably wasn't buff for that fight either. I don't know why I keep looking at chat. I mean, I don't know if this one's working. I'm so used to doing it. Alright. Like I tell everybody, anybody that's new in here right now just seeing this, anytime I get on this elevator, I'm using the controller. Because they work together. The treadmill works and the controller works. The treadmill takes over. So, right now I'm using the controller to move. But if I put my hands up in the air like this moves. So we have to go to Elder Rise. And I got sweat coming down my back.
Greetings.
Okay, Druid up top.
Ancestors watch over you.
I heard some. I thought maybe my dog was in here. Okay, we're almost there. It's gonna take me a second to get over there though. So I always tell people too, about I think it's about 7.25 miles is like walking a mile in real life. But walking on this thing is way harder than walking like in real life. It's like walking like on sand or something. You slide your feet. This is a big difference. I'm on the wrong area too. I walked to the wrong place. We got a crossover. The reason why, so if anybody's interested, the reason why I don't usually do the bridges, sometimes my view gets messed up. Like right now, it's like messed up, so I'm not really running straight. And you see I'm going back and forth like that, it scares me on hardcore. I don't want to die on hardcore. So we're gonna use the controller. I can fix that. I gotta like recenter myself. But right now I'm just trying to get through to where I need to go so I can get done. So yeah, right now we're kind of a little bit wonky. We're almost there though, I promise, and then I'll answer questions. I went to the wrong place. Alright, controller's gonna take over from now on. Believe me, I'm actually scared with the controller. It just had to be Thunder Bluff. Like, Thunder Bluff's like definitely the place that if you fall down, game over, right? I mean, there's probably a couple other places where you fall down, but you don't have to go there. You kind of have to go to Thunder Bluff, right? Did I not get... Don't tell me I didn't get this.
What brings you here? May the eternal sun...
Do I gotta talk to the bear first?
Winds be at your back.
Do I gotta go to Moonglade, or did I miss out on something? I gotta have the heart right. I'd be so mad if I don't have the heart. It doesn't look like I got it. Do I gotta go to Moonglade? Maybe I have to go to Moonglade. I really hope so. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Alright, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna use the computer. 9.29 miles, that's where we stopped at. 9.29. Oh. Okay. Wow, I might lose weight if I had that. Gotta love a Tauren. There's a ton of follows and shares. I appreciate that. Can you strafe from walking diagonally? You can strafe, but it doesn't really work all that well. How is this for dungeons? I have done follower dungeons on retail. You can check that out. I got a video on that. You tried raids with this setup? Not really, just follower dungeons. Do a dungeon. I'm playing hardcore, so I'm not going to do any dungeon. Most active player. I appreciate that. Jordan. Oh, I love it. Just need the server. The server is the hardcore server is Defias or something like that. It's the top one. There's only two, I think. Need to get back on classic now. This is amazing. No add-ons. No, I'm just using the console port add-on. Dude, zoom into first person view. I told a lot of people I'm not doing first person and hardcore. WoW in VR. It's technically not VR, but it uses VR components. I like playing my games sitting down. Laugh out loud. Would get tired from this. Yeah, I enjoy playing sit down too. This would 100% get me back into WoW. If you can try it out. It's awesome. Bro, this is sick. Scale of 1 to 10. Is it worth buying? If you're talking about the treadmill, I'd say it's worth buying. I give it like an 8. You know, it's definitely worth buying for me. I enjoy it a lot. Most pointless VR channel. This guy's trying to copy the girl who actually plays VR a while. Bro's using a controller to move while on a treadmill. No AI, I'm not. And if you actually you talk to the girl that you're watching, she actually came to my channel and asked me how I did this. So now he's gonna go on PC. You can be a hater all you want. Go ahead, leave. Then just leave, dude. See, I already got somebody that I don't know why there's haters. What there is. So if you want to see it, not that I have to prove it, but let's prove it. Let's give them proof. I'm not gonna be able to. I gotta move my chat real quick. Let's move this. Okay, we're back on game. Hopefully. No, it keeps acting weird. I got my chats in the way. Come on. Alright. Gotta turn chat off. Okay. Gets a little wonky, like I said. Holding controllers. Not doing anything. Move my foot. See that? I'm not strapped in, so you won't see me move how I usually do. There you go. When I'm making steps like this, my guy is moving. The reason why I use the controllers, you have to use the controllers. You even have to use the controllers on the one that you were saying you were watching. Nikita Fajita, she'll tell you that. You have to use the controllers to cast the spells. To move, I can't do that because I have a big screen in front of me. My screen doesn't follow me. But if I were to turn sideways like this, my guy will turn sideways. See that? The problem is my screen doesn't turn sideways. So then I use the controller to keep my view here. Plus I also stay in front of the camera. So when I'm moving my legs like this, it's moving. So there you go. If that's what you wanted. Gotta love the haters. Okay, let's go back to chat. Self-validation through being toxic. Can you be in first person? Yes, you can. You can go in first person, but I'm playing hardcore, so I'm not doing that. I can't wait till this becomes more mainstream. Gonna love playing WoW like this. I do this for exercise, and it makes it more of a challenge, and it makes it more interesting for me. So this is why I do it. And it got me back into WoW. It's something that I've had the treadmill for a long time, and anything that I can try to play on the treadmill, I do. I am a VR enthusiast. Okay. I have. Let me show you. I have the treadmill. I have a haptic vest. So there's that. I play with this sometimes. This gets hot though. I have multiple headsets. This is one of the old HTC Vives. I have a Quest 3. It's not in here right now. That's in my bedroom. I have this because my kids and stuff and my wife play. This is a Quest Pro. I have steering wheels. I spent a lot of money on goofy stuff. I have... So if anybody thinks that, I just do this, just for streaming, I can't get that off right now. But I have gun stock for FPS games. So I'm into making everything as immersive as possible. That's what I like to do. Okay. So I like every VR game that I can get my hands on that's good. Not all of them are good, just like any other games, but I try to make everything as immersive as possible. So, have I done Mythic Plus with this? No. Timmy says, hell yeah. Ready Player One. Cardo, thanks for the follow. Timbert, thanks for the follow. Liam, I've done follower dungeons. I just want to try to get it like decent before I even try anything like that. I've tanked follower dungeons with my wife DPSing, but I'm assuming that's nothing close to Mythic Plus. So I don't know if it can be done or not. It's one of the biggest questions I get about dungeons and PvP and all that. And I always tell people that you don't need to play like this all the time when you're doing the questing and stuff like that. And then if you want to get on the keyboard and play, then you just get off and turn everything off, right? Simple as that. It still works. Still WoW. Bro, this is so awesome. Been playing WoW for 16 and 17 years. Can we see some movement on the mill? Okay, I will, but I'm getting off, so I will get on one more time to show you. I got to actually figure out if I need to go to Moonglade or not. That was one of the things, because I should have got something from Lunar Claw, or whatever the hell it is. All right, so I have to be clicked on. Now with VR, it's weird. Like, you got to like be on a window and stuff like so it took me a little while when that hater was in here to get back to where I was, because once I got like clicked into these other windows, to see chat I have to pull up a window. Like right now there's two like basically desktop windows on my hands where I can see chat. So if you want to see like I'm moving around, all right, it's a little wonky too, so every once in a while you got to hit this button. There's like a centering button, and then that usually straightens everything out. Now it's better. It's way better. So I have these buttons inside, and I have videos showing all this. If I hit this, which I don't know, I'm stuck on something. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm in my backpack. That's why. All right, so when I'm in my backpack, that was one of the things I was worried about when I was fighting, is that I'd be in my backpack. I got to close backpack out because I basically have like up, down, left, right here. So look, that casts Rejuve. This will do War Stomp, and then basically me moving. Like I said, hands up, I'm moving. Will control the character. Now if I turn this way and I start going this way, it'll go that way. The only problem is, like I said, the screen doesn't follow my vision. So I turn this way, it'll start going that way, right? And it's not perfect, but it'll do what it's supposed to. And then you can use the controller. So like the person that came in here said, you will see me using the controller. I'm not gonna lie about it. The backup mechanic sucks. Like doing this to try to back up when you're basically running backwards, this sucks. So I use just back up with the controller. And for little micro movements, I'll use this. Like if I want to precisely put myself like somewhere, like especially when playing hardcore. Like if I know there's like a mob over there and I want to like be right here, I'm not going to try to do it on the treadmill. I'd have to turn around, I'd have to walk over there, and then to be all goofy. Why do I want to try like dying, you know, instead of doing something that's going to keep me alive? Baldwin, thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. There's an option for the camera to follow. On Game VR Room, does it follow? If that's the case, I haven't seen it, but if it does, that would be awesome. Maybe I'll turn that on. I don't know if the whole setup will follow, though. There's like buttons inside here. I'm going to have to look into that. Because I'm not using, I don't know that for VR, but in regular, yeah. Yeah, so in VR, I don't know if it does it. It's part of this program. And there, like I said, I have buttons inside here. That if all that followed, it'd be kind of crazy. But, so I'm going through my sets of things here. Like, if, like, I want to switch over, like, here's a War Stomp, and then I want to switch to these sets of commands, I'll throw on my buffs, and then I can heal by using a bandage, and I can put whatever I want on this. Timmy, thanks for whatever that is. I don't know what that is, honestly. That's so cool. Thanks for showing. Okay, so I'm getting off. I've been out for quite a little bit. But if you're interested in seeing more, I have more on YouTube. I will be doing more streaming. This is Hardcore Classic. I'm trying to get to 60 on the treadmill. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my challenge. I've been bouncing around. I apologize to anybody that's came in here and kind of seen me in the same spots, because I've played different versions and kind of been doing the same thing. But this is what I'm going to stick with. But if I'm not done by the time retail comes out, you might see me jump to retail for a little bit. But this is what I want to try to accomplish. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. World of Warcraft. All right, I'm going to get off. I got to figure out how to get my bear form. I'll probably be doing that next time. I I said I was going to go to my PC, and the reason why I said I was going to my PC is because I thought I picked up what I needed when I got in that fight, but I don't know if I got it or not. So hopefully tomorrow, if anybody else wants to, you know, follow and see a stream tomorrow, hopefully. I can't promise anything because, you know, I got, you know, real life things I got to deal with, like work, you know, work and kids. So thanks for all the follows. Thanks for everything. I appreciate it. Everyone take it easy. Have a nice night.
Not ready yet.